Right, first of all, you might feel like you're not being heard because I just filmed the nearly 45-minute video for the Divine Masculine, Mars and Scorpio video that goes out on this day as well. So happy new moon to you. And I looked down, the mic wasn't working. I was like, what? So I've just checked and it's so weird. It must have cut out like right as I finished. So, well, the fun fact that happened in someone's personal enlisted and it was totally part of it. Because I was even looking when, like, I thought, oh no, it's cut out of the charms. But I thought, actually, that's quite cool because it would be like you can make up your own meaning. Because it's just, you should do that anyway. When I'm doing this, like, see, get your own message from it. You know what I mean? As well as whatever's coming out from me. But would be my input on that. You know what I mean? But anyway, all good. So let's get into this. But it'll have had some sort of meaning. So this is the karma clearing, karmic balance. You might actually see this before the other one because the other one's a bit longer. I might schedule this one daytime and then the other one later. So anyway, so welcome if you're new. My name's Claire, not Crystal. Everything I do is channel and clear and healing energy, meaning I use a lot of cards, but I don't actually need them. They just back up what I'm saying. You'll see as we go along, and welcome. And currently I am on holiday. I'm not away anywhere, but I fucking need to. But it's like I'm going on a day trip actually to my best friend. So that's a little, can't count it as a holiday, but it's nice to get away. It's always just nice to. I just love the fact that I'm going on a train and I'm getting the fuck out of here kind of thing. But yes. So, and currently, I can say that as you're watching this, I'm being sent, not every day, but I'm being sent periodically pictures of my whole entire fucking family in, where are they again? Portugal, I think. So I can tell you that because they're long back now. They get back tomorrow as I'm filming this. But yes, so my mum and dad and my sister and her boyfriend and the kids. So they look like they're having a good time. So, and like, it's, in some ways I'm like, oh, I would have liked that, but not when the sun's in my 12th house. I would have, yeah. But I don't, it's probably for the best. You know what they say, if you want to find out if you're enlightened, spend a week with your family kind of thing. But I think I'll just get my own holiday. Right, so, like I said, I'm planning on meeting up with my cousin or something at some point because that'll do me good. Right, okay, so this could all have meaning, so you never know. So if you like this reading that I'm doing as well, it's more, like I said, it's more than a reading, it's clearing it. People really feel the activation, the light codes, the clearing after it, even in these public ones, but when a private one, when it's all going to you, people really feel it as well, obviously, because it's a private one. But I can do these for you, but from what day today, for after tomorrow, so after the 22nd, I'll be focused on, kind of similar, but I'll be focused on shadow work. But tomorrow's it's quite similar, but this is meant to have been balance and karma and stuff, but it's kind of similar. So the vibe will change a little bit, but to be honest, I love these cards that much, I'll probably still use them. So anyway, this is the theme or the issue that if this is yours, you may be dealing with. Now, please use your fucking common sense. It's not yours every day. It might feel like it, but it isn't yours every day. But bits of it can resonate. So, and even the thing is, like I say all the time, even if it is yours, you don't know exactly when this is going to manifest. So, although I might be saying this is for the 21st of October, the new moon in Libra, this could happen like a year later on the new moon in Libra, or 6 months later, or 6 weeks later, or 6 hours later, or 6 days later. It's different for everyone. So that's, you just got to, it's interesting, but then let it go. That's the way that I treat all of this when I consume it from others, which it's really interesting. Like, while I've been off, yeah, I've not been watching stuff. I mean, that I've been going that way for a long time, but like I'm just guided to to fully get my energy back. All right, now wait a minute, why is that doing that? It's flashing. Right, I'll have to piece it. That is so weird. So sorry if it. Wait a minute, it's doing it again. Why is it doing it again? Why is it doing that? Right. Oh my god. Right. Okay. I'm just. Do you know what? I'm just keeping. I'm going. So I wonder. No, I'll put it here. The mic is really. It's this phone. Like again, I'm gonna have to. This phone has served me well. I've had it for almost 5 years now. Might be 4 years, but I think it's 5 years, and it's a bit bashed up and that, and it's. But anyway, I think it's just because when I was in the bath, I always do that though. I think, but I usually take my everyday phone. But I think when I've been in the bath, the water from the shower or something has got in the port, and that's why. Because I was thinking it was this room because it's so cold, but I actually think it's that. I think it's anyway. It's working now, so let's get back. You won't know any different. I'll piece it on. There's not much point in piecing it on, but I will piece it on because it's going to have something to do with it. Because notice that I came to the video saying you might not feel like you're being heard because I thought the mic had died on the whole video that I'd just done before it. So there's something about you might feel like you're not being heard. On this new moon in Libra, the imbalance is you feel like you're surrounded by a lot of people, but you're not being heard. Or maybe you aren't surrounded by people, but that's what I'm feeling. So like maybe you're not heard because there aren't people around you to hear you. But I feel it's more that there's lots of people around you, but you still don't feel like you're being. It reminds you of the speech at the start of "We Found Love in a Hopeless Place," Rihanna. You know, it feels like I'm screaming and nobody's hearing me, or something like that. So that song could be relevant as well. Like maybe you're going to find love in a hopeless place. I've always liked that song for that wording. 1441 on the timer as a start. So mirrored numbers. Right, what have we got? What's the theme? See the karmic, yes. So wow, that's just to fucking hell, just to prove to you. I'm sure you believe me, but look. See it's coming out of focus. 1441. Mirrored reflection. Wow. See the karmic reflection. Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn what they mirror back to you, right? So I'm not even going to muddy the waters with another one, but we will look at the bottom. That's what this is about. Someone's majorly triggered by their twin flame. I mean, what's new here? This is what twin flames are about. I feel like I want to meet angels in there too, because this was my fellow mystical soul sister that gave me this, and she was like, "That's you and him." So it's like your inner children of your twin flame. But yeah, look. Oh, I've not seen this one yet. Interesting. Oh, I thought it said clear your karma, create your karma. Your actions today shape your tomorrow. Make choices that align with your highest good. So obviously this guy's got big goals and visions of being a speaker, it looks like. Unless he's becoming the president or something. Again, you never know. There's, who knows who's out there watching, what the deal is, but I've not seen this card yet. So I'm feeling though that's like twin flames. Like, that's the feminine doing the inner work. That's the masculine doing the inner work. Oh my God, that's really cool. That's cool thumbnail. Right, so we'll keep them there to focus, because again, I get so into these, but I don't want to make them that long because we've got to film a few. Let's do charms before we forget, and then we'll get the story. So first off, there's a message coming. So this guy's going to message this gal. We're going to go with that, but the genders and all that can be whatever. We know the deal here. There's a wee fairy on the start. So I feel this person looks at you like you're a star. You're a star in their eyes. Witchcraft has tried to get in the way, although Halloween's quite near as you're watching this. So whatever the bat means to you. Someone's loyal, devoted to you. There's a cat on the moon. So again, but I never get that with this. Moon's feminine energy, right? But cats to me are not a good thing because on all the cards, they're not. Actually, I was going to get one of those decks. I'm going to pause this and get it. Right, of course that card isn't even in the deck. I'm going to need to... I mean, this is the thing, annoyingly, I'm going to be tidying these cards up while I'm off, but I'm not going to get them tidied before I finish, actually, that's a good point. Unless I do that tonight, for the rest that come after this. But anyway, so the cat card isn't going to come out because it's not in there, but we'll just see what... Shark's the one that could be perceived similar, but anyway, what I'm getting from that is because you can't see the face, it's like... That could be like a jealous female, because on the card in this deck it does say, it doesn't, what is it? It says two-faced friend, something like that. That's exactly what it says, two-faced friend. Like, so this is distractions again. fairy elementals you could connect with. There's another moon. So feminine energy. I feel this is jealous energy of a feminine. That's what I'm getting from this, right? Quite a few jealous energies. I can't remember what that's called. That symbol as well. That's about true love. So it's a true love connection, twin flame connection that there's jealousy about. And there's been a huge transformation here. Right, okay. Oh, interesting, juicy. Yeah, moon, look, spell work. Moon. So again, I know that, you know, oh, and also, shit, this is for the new moon. Wow. So in this case, that card is always a bad one to me, though. But in this case, it is for the new moon, right? So, you know, cycles change. This can just be they're saying, you know, this is a new moon, but protect your energy on this new moon, especially from people that could be attacking this union, because new moon Libra is about union. But let's just see. But yeah, but just because I want a channel with the charms, and then I'm starting to stutter, be wary. But look, there is, see, that's quite funny because look, I thought it's nearly Halloween and I'm going to start using these cards when I film the ones for tomorrow for Scorpio season. But look, you know what I mean? Now I know these are Halloween cards, so it doesn't count, but I think they got me to bring them through because it's, let's see what comes out. House, relocation, home. So I think it's like, you know, somebody could be, so that could even be like if somebody's ex or something that's keeping an eye on things, or someone they're leaving, whatever the deal is. Stability, security, anchor. Yeah, so Divine Feminine, you're anchored in the codes of true love. This union's been anchored in, New Earth union. There's something about a distance, a journey. Someone's making a journey to your home. There could be things about the sea. Yes, somebody that's in love. Whale, wisdom keeper. But look at all the stuff that I would think, look what's beneath the surface. Look, unfolding surprise. Yeah. There's an unfolding surprise coming, but look, I feel this is the wisdom of the old soul of the masculine is coming to the surface. Like someone's awakened to their true energy. Oh, this is powerful. Right, so what then? What do we need to know? Tell us about any karmic energies because of what came out with the charms. This is so clever how they've done that. Now, obviously, there is going to be cats scattered about, right, because it's Halloween. But that's what that card always is to me. What the fuck is the cat doing there? Like, you could be like, oh, that's her cat, she's protecting her. I don't see it like that. That's like the lover coming in the window, and that's somebody standing in between them. It's like a jealous karmic energy. Do you know what I mean? I've never noticed the dog, though. The loyalty, again, the dog. Yeah, lovers. But the lovers is a choice. So I think, you know, this could be one of these ones, again, where somebody's chose the wrong person at first, and now they're, and now that could be like the energy hanging around, they're like, oh no, you don't, kind of thing. There's definitely something about a jealous female. And there's a lion, that's so funny. And the one I've filmed for the same day, I've mentioned, and I keep seeing lions everywhere. So, yes. So lions are going to be significant to some of you for that to be happening. Obviously, the person had the session with, but I don't think he watches these. But, well, he might watch some of them. But yeah, I feel someone's overcome that. You've helped somebody overcome their ego. And I feel there's a few jealous females because they couldn't do that. And that's the truth. Truth and clarity, that is the truth. And look, the bat again, but I know they're Halloween cards. Yeah, this person's looking forward to the future with you, making plans, coming forward with a victory. And there's obviously people that know about it that aren't happy. Yeah, fuck this. Look, that's the person walking off. All these people are like, why are they walking away from us? Where are they going? And then the wee cat said again, yeah, this person was, oh, and that's, look, this person was slowed down, like, because it's a chariot and the Wheel of Fortune. This person should have had, like, opportunities and good luck going quickly and swiftly towards their divine feminine, right? This pair, whoever's resonating with this. But spell work was done on this masculine to slow them down, because look, he's literally tied to something. So it's like, and then look, there's a wee cat. Like, that is symbolic of a toxic female. That's what I'm seeing that as. It's like, because the cat is literally cutting about in all of the fucking cards, like looking shifty. It's not looking like a supporter. So yeah, anyway, this person was slowed down, but they're the emperor now. They can't be slowed down. So it's obviously, there's people that are, don't be jail, be ream. There's people that are jail. They pulled me to that, literally. It's quite funny. Right. So, should we risk it for a biscuit? I don't usually say that. Should we risk the emotion cards? Tell us what's going on in the feminine, the masculine's feminine side. Is the mic still working? Yes. Envious, jealous, suspicious, possessive, but it was in reverse. So, yes, whatever kind of feelings the feminine may have had about, this person with someone else, like, you're not in that energy. You're in unconditional love. You're loving on yourself. You're kind of like, well, look, that's on the bottom. Disgusted, revolted, nauseated, repelled. It's a bit harsh, but it's kind of like, you're like, look, if this person wants to, I don't know. It's giving me the vibe, but like, if this person wants to act like this doesn't matter, then you could be disgusted, I suppose. But it's kind of like, I'm not here for this. Like, I don't, I'm being honest with myself. I just hope one day they'll be honest with themselves. I feel that is the energy that's come through there. But also, this could be a masculine who's worked through envious, jealous feelings, because look, it is a masculine silhouette. I mean, I always feel this is like a man jealous of the potential of that happening, but it can also be like a karmic man is jealous of a union. So take it however it all resonates, but it's in reverse. Whoever was jealous has worked through it, but clearly not the karmic energy because of what I've channeled. The masculine energy, feminine's masculine side. Ashamed, unworthy, disgrace, humiliated, yeah. So again, strong wording, but it is kind of fitting like this. It does feel like at some point somebody with that lover's card and all the stuff about all the other stuff that's come through, I feel like somebody is ashamed. They chose wrong. They didn't, they turned away from this and they're frustrated. Like, what the fuck did I do? Prevented, hindered, and blocked. And I think they were guilty as well, but that's in reverse. Guilty, blameworthy, responsible, at fault. But the dog again, loyalty. So this person's loyal, but they are guilty because it's like, that's meant to be like dogs like, oh sorry, I chewed your slippers. So it's like, but I feel this person's worked through guilt, shame, all of that kind of stuff. But they're frustrated because they still feel a bit blocked. And they could be bothered as well that the feminine isn't jealous. So, oh fuck, is that what they're trying to say? Shit, this is definitely given we're almost at Scorpio season. It's actually now feeling like perhaps when this person was in their shadow, they tried to make them jealous, or they tried to make you jealous. Whoever's watching, that feels like that. But I don't think this person would have even seen. Like, I think they're like, I'm not even fucking paying attention to childish shit like that. So, right. So, like, it's a surefire way to push someone away. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, I think you can tell from me, like, it's kind of like, I'm not even around to see that shit, and I'm glad I'm not, whether it went on or not, because it's kind of like, I just can't, too sensitive. And I just kind of think, if you're really sensitive and somebody would actually want to trigger you like that, that's not fair, it's cruel. So I would be blocking your energy from somebody like that until they're mature, basically, if you're on the receiving end of that. And again, if you are like, shit, I've acted like that towards somebody, then just look at the reflection, look at what, and realise you're hurting yourself if you've done that. And, do better, do the healing, you know what I mean? Say sorry where you need to, kind of thing. Mend bridges, because the Lumen in Libra is about mending bridges. Right, what would balance the scales on that note? Patience and planning. Well, I feel it's like this feminine, but look with the two pillars here. This feminine's still holding space for this to happen. This feminine gets it. And this masculine's like, I'm coming, baby. So it's like, yeah, accelerated emotion, but it's fast travel, it's messages, it's calls, because I'm tired of suffering in silence. The months of August and September could have been significant for this person. Sleepless nights, there's your 21. They've completed their lessons. They're feeling victorious by the time they come in. They want to come in for a celebration after their transformation. They've spotted the karmic energies that were holding them back. Their heart's open. They want to build a firm foundation. They've got a lot of sexual energy building there. They want the recognition and the rewards. And the reward is they want you. Now, this person has been hiding that they've been going through a transformation for quite a long time, because they've got deception and envy in the waiting game. And I always see it's like that. These circles can be reflective of years, I feel. Like someone's taking years for somebody to develop into this energy. But yeah, deception and envy, I feel that's the person's just hid the transformation, but I feel, but don't give up hope. The light is here. And the sun will come out again. The sun will come out tomorrow. That could be relevant. Someone's opened their third eye. But yeah, this could also be just deception and envy around the masculine that they've woken up to with all the charm shit. And so what's the action then that the masculine wants to take or needs to take? You deserve love, you're lovable. I feel that's really what they're saying is like, what would balance the scales? It's funny, like what balance scales is the new moon in Libra, but it's like, this person didn't feel worthy of this connection, right? So it's like this guy has worked on himself to feel worthy, which is a shame because you're worthy now, but it's like, if you feel like that, you feel like that. You know, you got to do something about it. Take time to think about your situation again, clarity. They've went inwards to solve a problem. They're seeing all the signs. The divine soul counterpart relationships, blessed, amazing moment of synchronicity. Yeah, the passion never died. I think it's just the energy I picked up in the one that I filmed for the same day. Someone was confused about love and lust, and that happens a lot on this journey to the masculine in particular. So, like to the men and women that I've helped. So, yeah, I think this person now knows there's a lot of passion there and it makes them feel happy and it's healthy. So it's whatever experiences someone's had before. It distorted the image of this beautiful connection. All the people that resonate with this. I just saw the card that said, I'm hopeful and I'm excited. And it's all about moving forward too. So let's see. Bingo. Bingo, bingo, bingo. That's exactly the energy. I let people manipulate me into ghosting you. But it's like this person's, you know, it's like working for not so, or if you're still in this energy, like you don't solely blame all the other people because you were in a position to be in it. You know what I mean? You've listened to what they said, but it's about having compassion for yourself because it's like you've not been able to see through what was going on, but you can't shift all the blame onto people. You know, that's why you have to take personal responsibility. It's like, you know, people can't blame people that are reading general readings like myself or anyone else out there because it's a general reading. It wasn't personally yours. Like, so, and some, believe me, we don't get it like that here, but some people do. Like, it's quite, I find it quite comical when you see comments on people's videos. I think it's trolls half the time when you see things like that, but it's like, no, they're not. That's not true. He's not doing that. And it's like, this isn't your reading. It's general. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's what I mean about don't get so into the story that you get a bit lost in the sauce. Do you know what I'm saying? I promise as well, I want to treat you the way you deserve. Yeah, this person wants to make amends. I underestimated how important you are in my life. I'm lost. Nobody seems, oh my God. No, that wasn't at the start of this, was it? Oh shit, it was. It was at the start of this one. That's exactly what I was feeling. I'm lost. Nobody seems to get me or understand me, but you, I feel so alone. This is somebody that's surrounded, so it's going to be quite a popular dude because it's all the guys on the cards, you know, surrounded by loads of people, but they feel all alone. There's loads of songs like that, aren't there? So, right, let's get the thumbnail then. I think it was if it wasn't in this one, it was in the one before, but I think it was this one. I think we'll not busy it too much. I think that's, yeah. Right, so I hope that was helpful to someone out there. Just please remember what I say all the time. Don't get lost in the sauce. Yeah, don't get lost in the sauce. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. Have a happy new moon though. They got me to pick these up. What have we got? Now, I specifically got these because I absolutely love, I don't know if it's the Lover's card or Two Cups, but it's kind of like this because it's got a guy and a woman with dark hair. Let's see. If that comes out, I will scream. No, but it's the King of Cups in reverse. Compassion, feelings, moodiness, manipulative. So I'm feeling it's more the compassion and the feelings. I think the person that's held their feelings back is about to come out with them. But they could have been in the distorted energy because that's got manipulating and that's got... So this person was manipulated and they could have been manipulative to you if you're the feminine, or you could have been to your feminine. Oh. But that's over now. This person's about to take a leap of faith on the new moon. New beginning on the new moon. We love it. Beginning, innocence, spontaneity, a free spirit. Two, they're Queen of... Oh, are you kidding? Queen of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. Every time I use... Well, not every time. I've only used it a few times, but every time I use it, the couples are coming out together. So this person, I'm going to put it upright, but I feel it's in reverse because the King of Cups, when it's reversed, can sometimes mean to me like this person's coming out of their shell, because it can be about keeping all your feelings within. But look, power couple vibes, compassion, caring, stable, and true. Like, yeah, like this person wants to come in for a new beginning. Actually, let's do that towards their divine partner. They've worked out who, if they ever didn't know, but they've, yeah, let's just do that. Lovely. Have a happy new moon in Libra. You couldn't get any more lovey-dovey than the King of Queen of Cups on the... Actually, wait a minute. That's annoying because that's not... We'll just take that one out, but that is cool that that's the new beginning card. We'll do that. Yeah, because we need that pairing. Because it's just reflect the different pairs getting together. See you later.